In October, we learned some disturbing news from DSHS in response to the governor's 10% funding reduction. They had proposed to cut back community services for people with disabilities, developmental disabilities, by 50%, roughly 50%. What we learned here in Thurston County, at least for our program, is that 50% translated to 75% of our clients. And we couldn't believe that 75% of our clients would be without a vocational program or vocational supports. And 75% of those same people would be without residential supports. And there's a whole host of other things that are being proposed to cut services. Tonight you'll hear from individuals and advocates about the services they receive and what the loss of those services would mean for them.
And I found out there were 14,900 people on the wait list ahead of our family. Let's just let that sink in. We've all been at Starbucks, the 5 or 6 in front of us. 14,900 people before me. So I said, all right, put my name on the list and I'll wait. And then I checked a few weeks ago, and there's now 16,000 people on the wait list. Not one person has moved off of the list since we went on.
The catchy slogans about government waste and individual initiative pull the public's attention away from the facts about the real impact of the loss of social services among those who are most vulnerable among us.
Without ongoing staff support, the care will fall to families who might not have the resources emotionally or financially to support them. Less care will lead to isolation and more crisis. The state of Washington will end up spending more money to support disabled adults in crisis dollars and hospitalizations. The decision to cut without a long-term plan are not tough but doable. It will be a tough and disastrous on disabled individuals' physical and psychological well-being, on the community, on their families.
I'm able to stay in the company because I wanted to be doing everything in the house if I want, and I decided to be that's I want to be because in my life staff helped me.
I'm here to ask you to not cut the employment services for people with disabilities. We deserve the right to work and receive employment supports that we need to be successful in our job. I love having a job because it gives me independence and allows me to pay for my own bills.
I have endeavored to create a message for Faith. She can't speak well in public, but believe me, these are the meanings that we have gleaned from her. Faith's meanings. For me, my work is like air or food. I need to be a valued worker. I need to have purpose in my life. Talk of cutting my work or hindering my employment agency makes me anxious and angry. It makes me yell in frustration. Having a disability is not a crime. Don't punish me.
People who have disabilities, with the help of job coaches, are able to effectively perform in the workplace and lead productive lives. If job coaches are cut from the budget, this would obviously change, diminishing the lives of the disabled and their contributions to the community.